everyone, it's Lauren from Inspirational Goods. Happy Wednesday and welcome to another episode of Quotes to Live By. This week I picked a quote from the author Robert Two, and the quote goes, "Sometimes what you're most afraid of doing is the very thing that will set you free." And I picked this quote because I wanted to talk about fear and how it can negatively influence our lives. And I've heard it said by so many people that are huge influencers in the personal development space that fear is only as strong and as deep as our mind allows it to be. So it's basically this illusion that we create for ourselves in our minds because we're afraid of the worst outcome of any given situation. And that could be in business, that could be in relationships, that could be in facing our past, whatever it is. And that comes from things that we see. Maybe we've seen other people fail and not get back up and maybe give up on a dream or something. Or it can be from people that, belittle us because they don't want us to realize our dreams because they're not currently pursuing theirs and they're not in a good place. Or it can come from people that are really trying to come from a good place in our lives, but they're holding us back because they're afraid of seeing us fail. So all these influences can kind of influence our mind as to being afraid of failure and whatever the outcome is. But the thing is that I've never met a person who's really gone after whatever their fear was. If they had that desire to face it, I don't think anyone's ever really regretted that. And they've kept going and, they're in a better place because they faced that fear. They feel more alive. They feel like a weight's lifted off their shoulders. They're more true to who they are. So the thing is, in life, we're always going to face setbacks. We're always going to face failures and disappointments, but none of those things can permanently stop us. We have to realize that. If we have the desire and the will to get back up and keep going, our mind is so powerful that if we keep it in a positive mental state, we can keep going and face anything. We'll get over it. We'll keep going. So I think it's so important when you're just in everyday life to keep a positive, strong mental, state. And that comes from the material that we read, consume, listen to, and really from the people that we hang around. I think that if you can find yourself a core group of people that lift you up and believe in you and want to see you grow, that's the best type of people that you need to be around. It's also important to have a very strong visualization about where you want your life to be. What are your dreams? How do you see your life? So, take a moment to literally just close your eyes and envision the best version of you. What are you doing? What do you love? What types of people, who do you want to be around you? And get that strong visualization. I even create a dream board with pictures of what I want in my life, with quotes and things like that. And just keep that at the forefront of your mind, and you may fail a million more times, but I think once you take that initial step towards whatever it is that you're afraid of, you'll realize that it was only this illusion in your mind and it's never as bad as what our minds envision it to be. And you'll keep going. You'll be able to get back up that much easier every time after that. So just keep going. I hope that this Quotes to Live By episode this week will help you, face your fear, take that first step. And thank you so much for listening this week. And I look forward to seeing you again next week for another episode. Bye, everyone. Take care.